Carmel, if you could hear me, we started the live stream successfully.
refund or significant compensation, and there's no cost and no risk. They've helped 140,000 drivers, and they can help you too. Call 1-800-PROBLEM today. Right now, in mornings on News 12, it's bad enough and train is late, even worse when you don't know. This morning, how Governor Sheville is taking aim at NJ Trans. Just behind me here in front of tomorrow night into Friday morning. That's the silver that we're going to see to finish the week. But here's what I mean, filtered sun. You have these thin clouds. It's like a diluted sun today, so it's really nice outside. We're coming up into the upper 30s. officials say 2 people were working the control tower at the time, which is often the case at times.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Hello.
Please
Yes,
keep your microphones on mute until you hear your docket call. You will hear a brief description of the agenda docket this morning, and then you will be sworn in by the chairman, and then you will be giving your testimony. If you're present in room 514 this morning, please put your cell phones on vibrate or airplane mode. And once your docket is called, you will come up to the table and you will select the red button in front of you on the microphone till it turns green, and you will get sworn in and give your testimony. Mr. Chairman, I'm still waiting for Mr. Bradley to log in, or you want to go ahead and start?
we can start with the preamble.
Mr. Gallagher, I think you're on mute.
I am. Let's take a look. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. The volume was turned down in here. Alrighty. Where's my...
Okay, in compliance with notification requirements of Ohio's open meeting law and section 101.021 of the codified ordinances of Cleveland, Ohio, 1976. Notice of this meeting has been publicly posted. All boards and commissions under the purview of the city planning department conduct their meetings according to Robert's Rules of Order. Actions during the meeting will be taken by voice vote. Abstentions from any vote due to a conflict of interest should be stated for the record before the taking of any vote. In order to ensure that everyone participating in the meeting has the opportunity to be heard, we ask that you use the raise hand feature before asking a question or making a comment. The raise hand feature can be found in the participants panel on the desktop and mobile versions and activated by clicking the hand icon. Please wait for the chair or facilitator to recognize you and be sure to select unmute and announce yourself before you speak. When finished speaking, please lower your hand by clicking on the raise hand icon again and mute your microphone. We will also use the chat feature to communicate with participants. The chat feature can be activated by clicking the chat button located at the bottom of the WebEx screen. All meeting activity is being recorded by way of the WebEx platform. These proceedings are also being live streamed by way of YouTube. All requests to speak on a particular matter by way of our website and email have been considered. We have also received emails from those who have provided written comments on a particular matter. Okay, Mr. Gates or Jacobson?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. Preliminary issues, the live stream. Can we verify that the live stream is on and functioning?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you. And Mr. Chairman, as the Law Department has done since these public meetings have gone virtual and or hybrid, law states its objection to the use of the chat function. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Davis?
Mr. Bradley? Mr. Maschke?
Here.
Mr. Dink?
Here.
Mr. Gallagher?
Here. Okay, we'll call the first docket, housing docket A 284-25, 6916 Worley Avenue.
Mr. Gallagher, if you would do the three-person, Mr. Bradley is not here.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yes.
We only have at the present time here 3 board members, which means that if our decision is unanimous, which it usually is, then your appeal goes back to the city. If for that reason you prefer not to have your case heard, then let me know when we call your case that you would like to reschedule your case. Okay, we'll go ahead and start from the top here. Housing docket A 284-25, 6916 Worley Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure and garage issued on October 16th of 2025. Appeal was received on November 14th, 2025. Applicant did not request a specific time to correct the condemnation of the main structure. Present for today's hearing, interim chief building official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Would the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
My name is Lawrence Rafalski, and I'm the owner of the property.
Okay, Mr. Rafalski, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed. Let us know what your plans are.
Well, first of all, I have to point out that I've owned the property for 47 years. Now, it's the first property I ever bought. I bought it in 1978, and I've lived in it constantly until I had a disagreement with the gas company, who then shut off my power several years back, more than 10 years ago. And I actually provided heat for myself by using space heaters for several winters until it became impossible to do so because of the very cold winters we had. Though I was not prepared to move elsewhere, I had to because I had no gas service. Because I had no gas service, I couldn't keep the place warm anymore with the electric heaters because they were generating bills in the area of $300 a month for me to keep several rooms warm enough to live in. And I had to move to a different location. The problem I had was that since I was not present at all times, I had apparently visitors coming to the property and causing damage. When I would come by to do some work and fix something or do lawn work, I found broken windows on the house, which were not broken when I was last there. I found things like pieces of siding pulled off the side of the house. I imagine somebody decided to pull a piece of aluminum siding off the property to take to a scrapyard. So I guess they probably got $2 or $3 for a piece of scrap aluminum, but they caused damage to the property that cost hundreds of dollars to repair. It became very difficult for me to keep track of these things. I replaced 2 broken windows myself and the same 2 windows were broken again the same time, on the next occasion that I visited, plus a 3rd window. So it became clear to me that unless I was staying there on a daily basis, I wouldn't be able to stop people from breaking windows. And I decided that whatever I had to do to repair everything would require that I save the window replacement for last, because if I was replacing windows that were being rebroken again, that probably would continue. I was kind of shocked when I got the notice from the city about the violations that they were doing, because I had talked to someone earlier who said that if I've never had the experience before, the city is usually very liberal with allowing time to get things repaired. But the problem was that since there were no gas utilities, the water had been turned off because without enough heat in the building to keep the water and the water pipes from freezing, I would have damaged water pipes. So there's no water service. And actually, when I prepared and filed a notice of appeal from the condemnation notice that I was served, the next time I visited the property to check on things, I found that the electricity had been turned off. And I was at a loss to figure out why that was done. I had never, well, as I say, I had space heaters that would allow me to keep a room or 2 warm enough for me to do work in those rooms. But now I couldn't do it because late November and December, we had temperatures on a daily basis that were down in the single digits. So when it was 9 degrees outside, it was 9 degrees inside that house. And I would like to state that I tried to find out. I don't know, does the city normally do something like that? Arrange to have the power, electric power cut off to the property? Because I don't know why that was done.
Well, yeah, they can, you know, and especially if you're not there, but, because it could become a real hazard. The other thing is, what was the reason for your gas being shut off?
The gas company sent me a notice saying they wanted to come in and do a periodic reading that they do every couple of years to make sure the meter is working all right. And when they did that, the last time they did that, I was still employed. I'm retired now on pension. And I wasn't able to readily get time off from work to let them into the house to look at the gas meters. So I set up an appointment on a Saturday, and they gave me an appointment. They said, do you want the appointment to be from 9 in the morning till noon or noon to 4 o'clock? And I said, well, from 9 in the morning to noon would be better. And I made sure I was at the property for that time. And when I didn't have anyone show up between 9 and noon, I waited like another 20 minutes or a half hour. And then I had other things to do because they gave me that window of 9 to noon. So I left. And then The next thing I knew, a couple of days later, when I tried to use my gas stove, it didn't work. And I called the gas company and they said, well, we shut off your gas because you didn't keep the appointment. And I said, no, I said, you didn't keep the appointment that you made for me. And they said, well, now you can't get it turned back on until you make another appointment and you keep it. I said, well, I'll keep it as long as you show up when you say you're going to be there. And I really shouldn't have had to wait like another hour only to have you not show up. That's how the gas got turned off.
Okay, let me go over to the city. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellant, do you plan on fixing the garage or demolishing the garage?
Well, I would like to do whatever would be the least expensive way to do it.
Okay, pick one,
Pardon me?
pick one.
Well, I'd like to try to fix it.
Okay, all right, answered. Mr. Chairman, the applicant has submitted for a permit. It's currently in the process of review. The building department has no objection to your granting additional time to complete the work. Time would be up to you.
Okay, you do have a condemnation on the main structure and the garage, so we could give him, especially if he's got the permit going on till September 24th, 2026, which would be 6 months. Motion?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dink,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Chicken prices. Good things are in store at Stop Shop.
David?
Continue working.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out to you within 2 weeks. Thank you.
I have a question, please.
Yes.
Oh, I would like to know, how did my electric power get turned off? I mean, I found that out, that it occurred about a week or 10 days after I filed my notice of appeal of the condemnation. And I called the electric company to ask them who did that. And the electric company representative looked up. He said, let me check the record. And he said, oh, that's strange. We show the date that it was cut off, but we don't show in the space who requested it, the space is blank. And I said, well, how often does that happen? I said, I'd like to know who cut off my power, because in order to do some of the repairs, I have power tools, which I have to plug in. And first of all, for the entire month of December and January.
Mr. Chairman, I don't mean to interrupt, but this is not before this board, but under the city's codes, once the property is condemned, the appellant can look into that with both the electric company and the building department, but we do have a code, once the property is condemned, utilities get shut off. There
Okay.
is a code to that effect, but this is outside of this board's purview.
All right, thank you. Okay, we have to move on to the next case. Next case is Housing Docket A 285-25, 1836 West 52nd Street.
Good morning, this is Sherry Kowalski.
Application.
I'm here.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on October 27, 2025. Appeal was received November 20th of 2025, requesting 6 to 9 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Sherry Kowalski, property owner.
Okay, Ms. Kowalczyk, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
The timing of the violation notice that came over we received it in November as winter was starting, and it is all for exterior maintenance. Peeling paint, needing repainted with weather resistant paint, as well as gutter maintenance, fascia boards, things of that nature. So that would not have been doable in the months of December, January, February, and a Cleveland winter. So just applying for an extension through the end of summer so that that can be done appropriately, in an appropriate temperature so that it would stick, for weather resistant paint and things of that nature.
Okay, do you live in a property?
I grew up in that property. It's been in my family for over 40 years. My grandmother owned it, and I inherited it. My parents live in that home today.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go to Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, the building department has no objection to 6 months to complete the abatement.
Okay, so we'll go to September 24th, 6 months, 2026 to abate the violations. Motion?
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
Moved by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley? Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Okay. Notice
I was
2
muted.
weeks. Thank you.
Dink.
We hear you, Mr. Bradley. Okay.
Okay,
All right, next docket is housing docket A 286-25, 3519 East 104th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure issued on October 9th, 2025. Appeal was received November 21st, 2025, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
sure. First name is Kalir, last name Best. I'm the property owner.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, I do, sir.
Okay, you go ahead and proceed and let us know what your plans are.
Okay, my plans is basically I submitted my plan set, and I think it's under review from the planning board, I believe. So I'm just looking to get started. I'm gonna probably need about maybe hopefully 6 to 9 months, because I got to do the building, I got to do the roof, and I got to do the electrical, and I got to do the plumbing. Okay, so that's my goal, is to get it through, get the permits, and then once I get the approvals, I just want to begin starting to work.
Do you plan on living in this property?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, as the applicant stated, he has begun the plan review process, and the building department would have no objection to additional time.
Okay, the motion is in order to grant till September 24th, 180 days, 2026 to abate the violations.
So moved.
Moved
Second.
by Mr. Bradley.
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Notice will be sent within 2 weeks. Thank you. Next
Thank you.
up is housing docket A 288-25, 5700 Ira Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued November 6th of 2025. Appeal was received November 24th of 2025, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see the applicant in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant in our docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with the hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Murray,
Mr. Chairman, recommend do remand to the building department.
we do have a communication from the councilman that he has no problem giving them time to complete the work. So what do the board members feel on that? He's in Councilman Harsh's ward.
Mr. Chairman, may I speak?
Sure.
The violations are exterior only and no permit required, and they're requesting 6 months. The building department would have no objection to that.
Okay, well, let's just move forward. Motion is in order to grant to September 24th, 6 months, 2026 to abate the violations.
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay. Notice to be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket is housing docket A 289-25, 13906 Coit Road.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is failure to register. Issued on November 19th, 2025. Appeal was received November 24th, 2025. Applicant did not specify how much time was required. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobs, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, we do not have the applicants in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Thank you. Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, if you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with this hearing and ruling. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, there are no physical violations on this building, and it appears that the applicant is requesting time to complete the rental registration. The building department would have no objection to either you remanding or the board deciding on a date certain for them to complete the rental registration.
What's the board's pleasure?
I think we could grant 30 days to complete the registration.
Okay, sounds good to me. So that would be April 24th, 30 days, 2026 to abate the violation, grant the.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Chairman, can you repeat that date for me?
Yes, it's April 24th, 2026.
Thank you.
Are we set that we call the roll, or what did we do here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket is housing docket A 290-25 11109 Glenboro Drive.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance. Issued on October 28th of 2025. Appeal was received November 26th of 2025, requesting for 9 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Ray Billingsley. I am the owner.
Okay, Mr. Billingsley, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed. Let us know what your plans are.
Well, my plan is to clean up the property, remove debris and vehicles and boats, and to repair the porch and tuck point the brickwork. And so far, I've removed the vehicle that was there and the large boat, and the small boat is in the works. I have to make some repairs to the trailer before I can move it and do the cleanup of the yard and remove the debris. And I plan to sell the property, which I was in the process of doing when I was when the violations were when I was served with the violations.
Do you live on the property?
I did. I was there until 2022, I believe it was, August 2022.
Okay, have you been renting it since, or has it just been vacant?
It's been vacant, and I was moving things out of it piecemeal.
Okay, how much more time do you think you need to?
Well, I had asked for an extension of, I believe, 9 months from the date that I applied for the not yeah, the extension to, on the violations, to repair the violations.
Okay, Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, as the applicant said, they have made progress in abating the conditions. The building department has no exception to additional time. However, 6 months gets us to Thanksgiving. 9 months, we're back in winter again. So the board, the building department would request 6 months.
Sounds good. Motion is in order to grant till September 24th, 6 months to 2026 to abate the violations.
So move.
Second. Moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next docket is housing docket A 291-25 3039 East 126th Street, and that docket has been withdrawn. So we'll move on to the next docket, housing docket A 292-25 139910 Coit Road, 13910 Coit Road.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is unauthorized illegal use. Issued on November 19th, 2025. Appeal was received November 24th, 2025. Applicant did not specify how much time was needed to correct the violations. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobs, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, the applicant is not in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chair, building department recommends you remand. As an aside, this is a weird condition. Apparently the city owns both of these lots and the person using them was basically squatting on them.
Okay. No problem there. Motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke.
Yes.
Okay, notice will be sent out to him within 2 weeks. Next docket is housing docket A 293-25 19101 Muskoka Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure and garage issued on November 18th, 2025. Appeal was received December 2nd, 2025, requesting for 1 year to complete abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, Interim Chief Building Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record.
This is Mary Franco, owner of the property.
Okay, Ms. Franco, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
I would like an extension because of due to the weather to do the cleanup of the property. Also, I found out the city of Cleveland now has grants out there that will help the seniors to help them out. I think it's the Collinwood area. There's a housing, I forgot what the name of it is. There's a thing I had talked to Mr. Polensik, and I also had in the paperwork that you guys had sent me for the seniors, different phone numbers and stuff like that that would help me out. Plus, in the next 2 weeks, I'm supposed to get a dumpster. Somebody's supposed to help me out with that. And I have help for starting to do the cleanup work around the property in the back. That was the violations and the supplies that were in too.
Did you live on the property? Or are you?
No, I had somebody that lived there and I told them that they had to leave.
Okay,
So they had moved out, but they had left all their stuff there. So they don't want it. So it's all going to be tossed.
okay,
The utilities are working and the property taxes are up to date.
okay, very good. Mr. Murray?
Mr. Chairman, the building department takes no exception to providing extra time. However, because it's a condemnation, permits will need to be pulled, and we would ask that you set a date certain for permits to be pulled.
Okay, so we're looking at probably 30 days, April 24, 2026 to pull the permits to do the work. And September 24th, 180 days, 2026 to abate the violations.
But I won't have permits because I didn't get the grants yet from this. I have to go to get the grants from Collinwood for them to okay for the money.
Okay, we don't know if they're gonna grant that though, do we?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but you could be,
But right now I wanted to get at least an extension because of the weather. I couldn't do any cleanup. But now at least I could do all the cleanup stuff around the property and in the inside of the house.
Mr. Chairman,
yes,
would these be homeowner permits? If they are, they're a modest fee. If she's not willing to get the permits, then we could remand it back to the city and then she could just work with the building department.
there you go. What would you rather do, Ms. Franco? Do you want us to remand it and work with the city, or do you want us to give you a time certain you can go ahead and try to do all that? But what's your pleasure?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, what I'm saying is that if we remand it to the city, then the city could work with you. That as long as you're busy and get the permits, and that's what Mr. Maskey's saying. It's not a lot of money to just go get the permits, and then if you get the grant, then you work with it. But you at least have the permits, which gives you time.
Okay, but how much are the permits though? That's what I'm saying.
Well, you can get the permits. There's nothing stops you as the owner from going to get the permits. It's like Mr. Maskey said, it's not a lot of money. So you can go take care of that. It's the money that you're going to be needed is to make the repairs. So you get the permits and you move on, and hopefully you can get the money to do it. Or help you. Okay? So
Okay.
we're going to go ahead then and we'll give you again, as we stated, to April 24th, 30 days to go get 2026 to obtain the permits, and 180 days, September 24th, to abate the violations. Motion is in
Okay.
order.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket is housing docket A 294-25, 1860 West 50th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on October 27, 2025. Appeal was received November 19, 2025. Applicant did not specify how much time is needed to correct the abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, interim chief billing official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, and Russ Gates, Department of Law, Division of Code Enforcement. Would the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
My name is Susan Haders. I live and own the property at 1860 West 50th Street.
Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what the plans are.
Do you all have the letter I sent? I hope.
Ms. Davis?
I could read it line by line if
The
you want.
chair, no,
I sent a very
received the
detailed
letter.
That would be it.
Okay. So the violation is failure to register.
What
So-
does that mean?
Now, this is for exterior maintenance, Mr. Chairman.
Which one have I got here? This is docket A 294-25,
Yes.
and that's, I don't know. This is on West 50th.
For exterior maintenance.
Okay.
By the agenda, Mr. Gallagher, it's for Susan
Oh.
Haders, and it's, the agenda has a typo on it, so it should be for exterior maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, exterior maintenance. All right. And you were asking if we had a letter that you'd sent, and Ms. Davis says that you do?
Is it the letter that you submitted with your appeal application dated November 19th?
Yes.
You said yes. Okay. So this is exterior maintenance. Do you live in the property? Is that correct?
I do, sir.
Okay. And how much time did you need?
It's all stated in my letter. Do you want me to go over it line by line?
Well, just how much time did you need? That's the part that I need.
Well, Mr. Chairman, what she did, she, for each section of the violation notice, she typed in bold that, May 31st for item 11. Then for item 12, she says July 31st. So it's back and forth between May and July 31st. Oh, and then for item 4, for the gutters and deteriorating, damaged, leaking, missing, hanging loose, she wanted to December 31st of 2025.
Those are fixed.
Mr. Chairman, may I
Go
speak?
ahead, Mr. Murray.
The applicant has itemized dates for completion of each specific piece of work to correct the violation. And the last one I see is July 31st. Is that correct, ma'am? Mr. Chairman, the building department would have no objection to 6 months to correct the violation.
All right. That'll cover all of it then. The motion is in order to grant the September 24th, 6 months, 2026 to abate the violations.
Okay, thank you very much.
So moved. Okay. Moved by Mr. Dank, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes, notice to be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, I guess the next order of business is approval of resolutions.
Mr. Chairman, if you would continue the 4 civil tickets at the request of the appellant.
Okay. The one that's up here. Okay, housing civil ticket docket 002-264913 Fleet Avenue. And what do we have? Another one, 6202 Fleet Avenue. And well, we're gonna take these one at a time. Are they all for the same? East 74th Street?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, they are the same owner.
Okay. So we'll open them all up. I guess that's how we'll handle it. And so go ahead and do your thing.
I don't believe anybody is here. This is Russ Gates.
Oh,
Oh, you want me to, okay.
okay. No one's here for this. Right? Is this the one?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, Carmela's going to call all four of them officially into the record and then read and state that she received communication requesting the 2-week continuance, and you can go ahead and do your motion.
Okay.
Okay, application and fees are in order. This is a civil ticket, request for waiver of the $200 fine.
All four dockets into the record and then just say.
Okay, for docket CT 003-26 and docket CT 004-26 and docket CT 005-26. Owner is requesting that the board postpone their hearing for 2 weeks because they did not receive proper notification.
Okay. So there's no one here for this, and that's what the board has in front of it, is that they want to continue it because they claim that they weren't properly notified or whatever the deal is.
That is correct.
Okay.
I object.
You object?
As not, we do object.
Okay, so city's attorneys object.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I was saying that we do not object to 2
Oh,
weeks.
you did not object. Okay, very good. Well, then we'll go ahead and we'll put it on the docket 2 weeks from now. Motion it to what do we do? Delay the docket for 2 weeks, and should we put them on there? Motion.
Motion to reschedule for 2 weeks.
You got it. Okay, Mr. Dank, and second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley?
Yeah.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out to them. Okay, next order of business is approval of resolutions. The, let's see. We got the A273-25 through A277-25, A279-25, A280-25 through A282-25. Motion?
So move.
Motion by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Approval of minutes for March 11, 2026. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
Motion?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Is there anything else to come before us?
No.
Okay, we'll now adjourn.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
You.
Lunch is